Hi, my name's Phil and I'm bringing this old canoe stone motorboat back to life. She's 90 years old this year, I think, and her name is Jabiru. So welcome to episode 30. It's been a few months since the last one, and the reason for that is that I've been very busy working on different parts of the boat, so I haven't actually had time to get to a video, but now I'm doing one, finally. So I hope you enjoy it, and there should be a couple more in the next few weeks as well, because I want to get some of that miles of footage that I've got edited and dealt with. So enjoy. Thanks for watching. Before trying to lower the boat, I reassembled the midship brace that you might have seen on it before, so that the level of the boat could be controlled as it was lowered. You'll see as the boat's lowered that there are continual adjustments to the clamp blocks at each side of that brace. These blocks are clamped on under the gunnels so that the boat stays level as it's lowered. So each time I lower a bit of the boat, I'd move a pair of blocks down so the boat can only roll, 50 millimeters to one side or the other. That's about the only safe way that I could think to handle it when working alone on a job like that. So I started at the aft end and lowered it by 2 or 3 blocks, and then moved to the forward end and did the same, moving from end to end until it gradually came down to the ground. Now it's interesting with an old boat like this to see just how out of shape they become. It's almost impossible to straighten them up completely, and most often it's not even worth trying. With Jabiru, the stem and the stern post don't line up, so there's a little longitudinal twist that will always be there. It's not very much, but if you put a level on it you can see it. Then there's the shear line. When the stem is vertical, there are a couple of places where the shear line on each side is level, but for the most part there's about 20 to 30 millimeters difference between the two sides. This doesn't matter very much, as it will take a very sharp eye for anyone to notice the differences once there's a cabin on there. Even without a cabin, it's hard to know, unless you put a level on it. In the end, I levelled up the boat in the fore and aft position so that the original waterline position is level, and on the port to starboard direction so that the floors in the boat are all level. It will stay in this position now until the work's complete. I had a new stern tube and propeller made by D.H. Porter & Co. in Sydney, and they fitted this stern tube to the original stern bearing and stuffing box at the forward end. There was also a slight bend in the propeller shaft, and they managed to straighten that, so that was good. Saved about $1,500. So now it's all ready to go into the boat. With plenty of sealant, Roger and I inserted the stern tube and tightened the nuts. The jack was in place to hold the bearing block high enough to slot into the two studs, as they were a little bit difficult to just push that in place. You might remember from a previous episode the stern tube and the rear bearing were pre-fitted before the fiberglass was added, so there's now a nice flat surface for the stern bearing to sit against.
Need a washer?
No, a washer won't fit.
Okay.
In fact, I had to grind these out to be able to fit the socket in there. This has got 3 layers of glass under it.
Yep.
So it's a good strong. I think that's getting to be it. No, that looks nice. And hopefully that's never coming out again.
Yeah, right.
And this stuff's good to paint over as well.
Yep.
And for the sake of anyone watching, it's Sally's Marine Flex. So I quite like it.
Particularly good. I'll be able to wind it into the other end. Other end, yeah, okay. What have you got to do that with? Some big tool.
I'll need some big tool, won't I? Maybe I should have thought of that before I
Put that gear on.
got all this sealant going.
Would you use some little blocks of wood against the thread and then a big shifter of some sort?
Well,
A wrapped around diameter?
yeah, I was thinking a great big Stilsons or something like that.
Yeah.
If I got something big enough.
Right.
Now, you pass me in the gun, which should be down the back there, the sealant gun, that is.
don't know if there's much left in it. You need your final nozzle, there. I mainly just want to get a good bunch of sealant under here. Because as we turn this on, oh, you're just hoping to put your Stilson onto that thing and effectively rotate. Yeah. You're going to put your grub screw in, or? No, there's no grub screw. No grub screw? It's a... it'll get to a point where that'll just hold it on there. The idea is to screw it up tight. And then, we need Stilsons. Could I have a hammer? Oh, thanks. I've got to end up with the grease nipple
Side somewhere.
pointing to the top's probably best.
Yeah, right.
I did a really careful measurement of this when I got the guy at Porter's to make the stern tube.
Yep.
So it should be the right length.
Right.
I wonder if I'm going to get another turn there. Maybe we'll have the I think that's it. So we'll have three
Points.
3 points,
Right. Okay.
and the
So yeah, that's
sub screws there.
Okay.
So I might go and get the shaft, and we'll poke it through. Which end's which? Now that goes forward.
Right.
So if you just put it on the keel.
Yep.
I'll get a pair of pliers or something. And that's just a dent where a
Our previous attempt to put the grub screw in.
where a grub screw is one. Now can you grab the end? And very gently come down a bit. Down a bit. You holding it down a little bit. I wonder if he tried the shaft in it after he made the. I hope he did.
well that's a water bearing.
Yeah.
So it won't jam in that. It's the brass thing that this end that's jamming. Okay, try that.
Alright, I'm doing it now.
Yeah, it's coming out. It's coming in, I should say.
Good, I'm glad.
It's probably getting easier too.
Yeah.
Look at that, beautiful. Oh, you're a wonder. No doubt about it. Maybe if you just push now, it'll probably go through.
We'll see. I don't think so. Maybe you can pull through.
Well, I can't actually grab it. It's all full of Vaseline.
All right.
It's coming through though.
Good. Just about up to the back.
See if we got it.
Yeah.
Be a little wide.
Oh, look at that.
Yeah. Whoops, watch it.
All right, just coming through your box now. Halfway to the next. That about it?
Yeah, I'm tossing up where I should do it, because if I leave a couple of inches here, I can put a nice big zinc block
Oh, yeah.
in between the propeller and the stern gland. So I'm sort of hoping that that'll be and we've only got our rudder's only here,
Yes.
you know, about there.
Right,
So it's
okay.
about 2 inches forward of
Right.
that.
Okay.
And there's a hole in the rudder. Supposedly the
Hole in the
to let the shaft through
Oh,
if
yeah.
you ever need to take the
Oh,
shaft
take
out.
it out. Oh, right. Okay. Yeah. All right. Okay.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, sure. Yeah, sure. Now,
Won't be me doing that. So that's where the
that'll be where
coupling should be, at about that height. So that'll leave us 2 inches or so, 50 millimeters, between the propeller and the stern gland to mount a zinc block.
Okay.
So I'll just cast a nice two-part thing
Yep.
and drill and tap it.
Yep.
So That's good. And that should fix us in the zinc department.
Yeah.
Well, that's all there is for now. Thanks for watching. I think next episode I should be able to show the rejuvenation of the rudder and also the fitting of it into the boat, as well as parts of the hydraulic steering system. So I should also be able to finish the painting of the inside of the boat and show you that. So, and I hope also to be able to get another episode up within a couple of weeks. So thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.